The reconfiguration of the KwaZulu-Natal and Gauteng Provincial Executive Committees has caused confusion within the party's rank and file. Some leaders of the ANC have vehemently opposed the explanation that reconfiguration means dissolution in line with the party's constitution. In the ANC constitution, there is no clause that speaks of a reinforcement of a structure, but there is an option of co-option based on skill and geographical spread. ANC-NEC members declined the option of reinforcement of the two provinces due to its unconstitutionality and opening the organization to litigation. Last year, the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal last declined to be reinforced by former Deputy Chairperson Michael Mabuyakulu as elections coordinator. The party's Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has outlined that reconfiguration will see the dissolution of the two provincial structures in line with the party's constitution on clause 12.2.4. This clause stipulates that a structure can be suspended for 3 months or dissolved, which would see an interim structure being constituted to take the organization to conference in 9 months.
You can't reconfigure anyone without being guided by the Constitution. So that's what it means. So you are guided by the Constitution in reconfiguring the thing. I know the buzzword is dissolution, you like. Is reinforcement, others like, but overall it's a combination of the two, and then choosing the path of uniting our organization in terms of intervention.
Lobbying for the provincial task teams has begun, with Michael Mabuyakulu touted as convener. Reinforcement would see NEC members like Dr. Zwelini Mkhize, Mdumiseni Ntuli, Sihlezi Galala, Bheki Cele, and former provincial chair Senzo Mchunu being brought back as people who hold institutional memory of the province. Veteran politician and former provincial chair Sibusiswa Ndebele is also touted to be part of those who will reinforce the interim structure. In Gauteng, Provincial Chairperson Panyaza Sufi is touted to come back as a convener, but sources say the daggers are out for Provincial Secretary TK Nziza. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula has openly admitted that the NEC debate on these two provinces is now fraught by factional battles.
We did caution that this discussion, among others, was gravitating to interests and polarized, among others, by the mobilization along the lines of 2027. And the National Executive Committee have said, no, that must stop. And that the mobilization on this particular matter, which is about strengthening and building organization, it was polarized by the fact that others were mobilizing along the lines of what must happen in 2027 in the organization. And it was unfortunate that a very important discussion like this one and the fate of these provinces was hijacked by factionalists for factional reasons about the future of the party in terms of what will happen after Ramaphosa. It is really unfortunate. And it did happen. And the NEC itself expressed itself on this matter and say it must stop.
ANC national officials will meet on Sunday to formulate a proposal to the National Working Committee on how the composition of the task teams should look like. In KwaZulu-Natal, there is a strong push for a total overhaul, whilst in Gauteng, Panyaza Sufi is being touted to be retained as convener. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.